Guys, good afternoon. Today is 8th of November 2018 and today's market closed. Yesterday and today, Diwali and the Vishwakarma Puja, today's market is closed. But I was just working, and I saw something something happening in Nifty. So I thought I must share it with you guys. How should you trade tomorrow and how do you read the option chain? So I'll be taking the help of option chain and the graph in the international market scenario, and I'll be sharing with you what could be my stance in Nifty tomorrow, right? So I'm going to do into this video Nifty's analysis. Hopefully that should make a lot of difference to you all to make a perception about how do you trade tomorrow in Nifty. All right, so let's go to the Nifty's option chain, and once we understand the Nifty's option chain, we'll go to the graph, and from there we'll try to understand. So yeah, this is Nifty's option chain, right? And if you see the underlying value of the Nifty is 10,000, roughly 600, you can say 10,598, which is roughly 10,600, right? Now let's go to the option chain and see what's happening. So something very striking that I could find was that there is call unwinding happening at all the OTM calls, right? Out of the money call, and from where to where. So it starts from this level, which is 10,600, right? And it goes up till here, right? See here, till 10,800, right? And not only that, I can see a lot of call unwinding happening at 11,000 as well, right? And what else can I see? I can see a huge call writing happening at the level of 11,200, right? Call writing at 11,200, call unwinding at all the lower levels up till about 11,000. It straight away indicates that the market is right now in a mode to go up, and tomorrow itself I can see 10,700 very easily, right? See here how much huge unwinding happening at this point here, which is 10,300 minus 3 lakh 22,000 calls are unwinding, right? And the strike price here is 10,700. So tomorrow itself, which is 9th of November, I believe that the market should at least, I mean, if according to me, it should open at 10,700 and points up. If not, then tomorrow itself it should touch 10,800. Now this was the story on the call side. Now let's see what's happening on the put side. So look at put side. This is 10,600, and there have been fresh put which have been written here, and with a huge open interest of 3,58,425, right? What does that indicate? That people definitely believe how much is the premium that they are taking away? 140, right? Premium, that means people are selling put. When you sell put means you're expecting market to go up, right? So here the put value that they are definitely making a base at 10,600 by selling this huge quantity of put here, right? So these are some indicators that I'm getting from the option chain. Right now let's go to the market and see what's happening over there. This is Nifty's cash graph, right? I'm putting cash graph because we won't be able to see much clearly in the futures graph. So I'm putting the cash graph, right? And this is how it is. Let me just close all these indicators that I have. I want to only trade on this. I only want to work here. Now just see here, this is 200 moving average, right? In 1 day time frame is 1 day. This is 200 moving average. This itself is flat for quite some time, right? If I just look at broadly, Nifty is forming a double bottom, right? It's like this, and like this. So it's forming a skewed double bottom. And this particular place where we stand right now, is forming the neck of Nifty, right? And to me, it is very, very crucial that Nifty crosses this barrier. And the barrier here is at 10,700 exactly in cash, right? If Nifty crosses that, then the next barrier will be 10,765. And once that, this is the next barrier, right, which is in the form of this 200 moving average. And once this, or you can roughly say 10,750, if this barrier is crossed, then I see the next barrier coming up at 10,800. And if this barrier is crossed, then I see the next barrier 10,900. And once the Nifty crosses this barrier, which is 11,080, I would say Nifty will just shoot up. Nifty after that will fly, right? There won't be any stopping for Nifty. Now we are not talking about the long term, and tomorrow I don't believe that Nifty can travel so much, right? It could be 100, 200, 150 points that Nifty may show a movement about. Now let's look into what's happening into the world markets, right? World markets. Let's look into what's happening in them. So these are the live world markets, and if you see S&P, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, FTSE, Nikkei, almost all of them are positive. Only a little bit DAX is negative and the Shanghai is negative. And let's see what's happening in the rest of the places. Again, all these are positive, right? And VIX is very high, right? That means volatility is very, very high. Right. And here is the rest of market, the European markets, and which are pretty, like, there's not much of concern. And this is the ones which are red are also not massively red. So from here, what I can conclude that market should actually be positive tomorrow, right? I definitely believe Nifty should go above 10,700 at any cost tomorrow. And if it sustains the upward movement, I can see a lot of hurdles Nifty has. But if you just look at it, Nifty definitely doesn't plan to cross 10,200. That's what the option chain is telling me, right? Let's go to the shorter time frame and see what is there any other hurdle that we have. If you see the 1 hour time frame, Nifty is taking a good support on 1 hour moving average, or 200 moving average in 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the lower time frame. Even in 30 minutes, Nifty is taking support and above 10 moving average. In 15 minutes time frame also, it's taken a beautiful bend in the upward direction. So definitely my stance on Nifty for tomorrow is definitely positive, and buy will initiate above 10,614 in the futures, right? The moment Nifty, I'm 100% sure Nifty is going to open above this, and we'll see after that how the movement goes, right? So let me just conclude today's this video. According to me, the call unwinding at all the levels up till about another 400 points suggest me that Nifty will be heading up, right? Nifty is definitely heading up. And also indication here that there's a huge put writing happening at 10,600. That means the base is formed now at 10,600. A solid base will form at 10,600. And if you ask me the ceiling of the Nifty, it's going to be 11,200. So guys, watch it carefully tomorrow and trade in the positive direction. And hopefully you will all really, really have good money. Take care. Bye bye. We meet tomorrow. I have a lot more things to share with you guys. And only thing that I want to suggest to people, if you really want to be financially independent, either you learn about the market or you I mean, we are starting with a premium. The service is also about the calls, about calls. If you want to join that, take that. It's a very thoroughly researched calls that we'll be providing. And if you want to learn, we have positional course, we have intraday course, and definitely you all will be benefited through doing whatever you want to do, right? Take care. Really, today begins the new year according to the Hindus, and I believe you should really resolve to have financial freedom in this Hindu year. Once again, a very, very happy Diwali, happy New Year, and a very prosperous coming year to you all. Take care. Bye bye.